What if Iron Man never made it back to Earth, but instead developed a set of racing gear on Sakaar? In this alternate universe, due to the wormhole closing prematurely, Tony was unable to return to Earth. Instead, he ended up on Thor's planet, Sakaar, by sheer accident. When Tony regained consciousness and removed his helmet, the figure before him wasn't just anyone, it was the Supreme Leader. The Supreme Leader invited Tony to stay and join his perilous racing league. To escape this dire situation, Tony decided to put his expertise to work. He forged a brand new suit of armor out of scrap metal. Simultaneously, Tony struck a deal with the Supreme Leader. If the Supreme Leader lost the race, he would free the planet, but if Tony lost, he would surrender his armor. The race kicked off, with the Supreme Leader immediately taking the lead. As they shot out of the tunnel, the sight that greeted them both was nothing short of shocking. The track was nearly vertical. Though Tony's car managed a flawless landing, it was swiftly wrecked by the cars trailing behind him. However, his armor miraculously morphed into a high-speed race car. As Tony closed the gap, the Supreme Leader resorted to underhanded tactics. A multitude of obstacles sprang from the ground. Thankfully, Tony's driving skills were second to none. He expertly weaved through the maze of obstacles. With the finish line in sight, Tony crossed it first, winning the wager. The Grandmaster, however, was not pleased. He secretly signaled his subordinate, Topaz, to silence Tony. Topaz rushed toward Tony, wielding a melting stick. In the blink of an eye, Valkyrie barreled in, slamming into Topaz with full force. The stick flew from her grasp, striking the Grandmaster. The ruler of Sakaar was swiftly reduced to a puddle of liquid. With the Grandmaster's downfall, the oppressed people of Sakaar erupted in jubilation. They eagerly crowned Valkyrie as their new ruler. Tony looked out at the liberated planet and began his journey back to Earth.